Saudara pendengar, sekarang saudara sudah tahu bagaimana mengatakan ada dalam bahasa Inggris kalau barang yang disebutkan hanya satu. Misalnya,
There's a chair in my room.
dan juga kalau barang atau orang yang disebutkan itu diketahui jumlahnya yang tepat. Misalnya,
There are 3 children in my family.
sekarang akan kita bicarakan bagaimana mengatakan ada dalam bahasa Inggris kalau jumlah barang atau orang yang disebutkan tidak diketahui dengan tepat atau dianggap tidak penting. Iwan meminta Chris menggambarkan kamarnya. Coba dengarkan.
Well, there are some pictures.
How many?
I don't know. 5 or 6. And some books and some records.
How many books are there?
I don't know. Quite a lot.
Chris mengatakan
There are some books.
kata
Some
yang pendek itu, seperti banyak kata penting lainnya dalam bahasa Inggris, tidak selalu diucapkan dengan jelas. Coba dengarkan baik-baik.
There are some books. There are some books.
Jumlahnya yang tepat tidak diketahui oleh Chris dan tidak penting. Karena itu, dia memakai kata
Some.
perhatikan ucapannya. Sebetulnya, ucapannya sama dengan suku kata pertama dari kata 9. Dengarkanlah. 9.
Some.
Sekarang, coba ulangi beberapa contoh sesudah Chris.
Some books. Some students. Some people. Some men. Some examples.
Sekarang, mari kita dengarkan beberapa percakapan yang pendek antara Chris dan Jane dan Iwan.
There are some people in the street.
How many?
I don't know. 20 or 30.
There are some cups on the shelf.
How many?
8, I think.
There are some letters on the table.
How many?
I don't know. 4 or 5.
There are some trees in the garden.
How many?
About 10.
There are some students in the library.
How many?
Quite a lot.
Dalam semua contoh tadi, apa yang disebutkan itu semuanya lebih dari satu. Tetapi jumlahnya yang tepat tidak diketahui. Jadi, kita pakai kata
Some. There are some. There are some people in the room.
sekarang akan kita dengar lagi kalimat-kalimat pertama dari percakapan-percakapan tadi. Coba dengarkan saja dulu dengan seksama.
There are some people in the street.
There are some cups on the shelf.
There are some students in the library.
There are some exercises in this book.
Terima kasih, Chris dan Jane. Sekarang giliran saudara untuk berlatih. Jangan lupa, semua kalimat tadi dimulai dengan kata-kata yang sama. Jane akan mengatakan,
Some people in the street.
dan saudara hendaknya mengatakan,
There are some people in the street.
jangan lupa mengulangi jawaban yang betul sesudah saudara mendengarnya.
Some people in the street.
There are some people in the street.
Some letters on the shelf.
There are some letters on the shelf.
Some students in the library.
There are some students in the library.
Some exercises in this book.
There are some exercises in this book.
Saudara pendengar, Sekarang mari kita dengarkan percakapan antara seorang mahasiswa dan seorang mahasiswi di universitas. Mereka akan berbicara tentang keluarga. Dengarkan baik-baik hal-hal yang baru saja kita latih dalam pelajaran hari ini.
How many people are there in your family?
There are 5 people in my family, all men.
All men? What about your mother?
Well, I'm not counting my mother. I'm not counting my parents.
You're not counting your parents, but they're the most important people in the family. There isn't a family without parents.
Okay. There are 7 people in my family, 5 children and 2 parents.
You mean 2 parents and 5 children.
Okay, yes, that's right. 2 parents and 5 children. What about your family? How many people are there in your family?
There are 3 people in my family, all women.
What about your father?
I haven't got a father.
You haven't got a father? What do you mean?
I'm a robot, you know, a machine.
Oh, stop kidding. How many people are there in your family?
There are 5 people in my family. My mother and my father and 3 children.
Are they like you?
Fortunately, no.
Saudara pendengar, demikianlah pelajaran kita untuk hari ini. Jangan lupa meninjau kembali buku saudara untuk pelajaran berikutnya sebelum siaran yang akan datang. Dan sekarang saya ucapkan sampai bertemu kembali.